Hello everyone, myself Sukrishna. In this video, I am going to explain classic Excel activities like insert or delete columns activity and insert or delete rows activities in UiPath Studio. So let's get started. Insert or delete columns activity. If you want to add empty columns or to delete the columns in the input Excel file, we can use the insert or delete columns activity. First, let me show you how these insert and delete operations can be done in the Excel file. In the Excel file, the column position number will start from 1. A column position number is 1 and B column position number is 2 and so on. So if you want to create a new column, so what we need to do? We need to select the column position number where you wanted to create a new column, and then we need to right click and click on insert. So as soon as we click on insert, the empty column will be created. From the selected position to end position, whatever the columns are available, those columns will be shifted to right. So let me click on insert. So the new column has been created, and from P1 number to received date columns has been shifted to right. So if I want to create a new column at H position, so the new empty column will be created at a H position, and from line item total to received date, the columns will be shifted to right. In the same way, the deletion operation will work. So first we need to select the column positions which we wanted to delete. So here I am selecting H and I. So after deleting, so the two columns will be deleted, and whatever the remaining columns in the right side, those will be shifted to left side. So let me click on delete. So the two columns has been deleted and the right side of the columns are shifted to left side, right? Now let's see these operations how we can do in the UiPath Studio. For insert or delete columns activity, we need to mention the sheet name in which you wanted to insert or delete the columns. And then we need to specify the column position number from where you wanted to insert or delete the columns. And then we need to specify number of columns, how many columns you wanted to add or you wanted to delete. So in the position I am mentioning the 2, so that means it is a B column, and I am going to mention the number of columns as 3. For insert or delete columns activity, we have a property change mode. So here we have two options are available, add and remove. If you select add, the insert operation will be happen, and if you select remove, the deletion operation will be happen. So let's save and run the process and verify the output. The process execution has been completed. So let's open the input file and verify the output. The new three empty columns has been added from the column position 2, and the existing columns has been shifted to right. Now let's see how this deletion operation will happen. So here we need to change the change mode to remove. So here I am selecting the position as 1 and the number of columns I am mentioning 4. So that means from A to D columns will be deleted and the remaining columns will be shifted to left side, right? So let's run the process and verify the output. So let's open the input Excel file. So from A to D, the columns has been deleted and the remaining columns has been shifted to left side, right? Insert or delete rows activity. If you want to add empty rows or delete the rows in the input Excel file, we can use the insert or delete rows activity. In the Excel file, the row position also start from 1. If we want to create a new row, what we will do? First we will select the row position from where you wanted to create a new row, and then we will right click and click on insert. As soon as we click on insert, the new empty row will be created, and from the selected row to end row, whatever the rows are available, those will be shifted to downside. So let me click on insert. If we want to delete the rows, so we will going to select the row positions which we wanted to delete and then right click, and then we will going to delete. As soon as we click on delete, so those selected rows will be deleted and the below rows will be moved to upward direction, right? So let me show you how these activities will be done in the UiPath Studio. For the insert or delete rows activity, we need to mention the sheet name in which you wanted to insert or delete the rows. Then we need to mention the row position number. So here I'm mentioning the row position as 5 and I'm mentioning the number of rows as 2. So here we have a change mode. So if you select add, so rows will be added. If you select remove, the rows will be deleted. So I'm selecting add. If I run the process, the two new empty rows will be created at the fifth position, and fifth position to end position, whatever the rows are available, those rows will be shifted to downside. So let me open the input Excel file one more time. So here I am going to give a color. Let me save. So let's run the process and verify the output. Now the process execution has been completed. So let's open the input Excel file. So at the fifth position, two empty rows has been created and the existing rows has been shifted to downside. Now let's see how we can do the deletion operation. First we need to change the change mode to remove. So here I am going to select the position as 2 and I am going to select the number of rows as 5. If I run the process, from the second row to sixth row the data will be deleted, and from the seventh row to end row the data will be shifted to upward direction. So let's save. So let's run the process and verify the output. From second row to sixth row the data has been deleted, and from the seventh row to end row the data has been shifted to upward direction, right? This way we can work with insert or delete columns activity and insert or delete rows activities in UiPath Studio. Hope this video is helpful. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.